If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadheads. Great morning, everybody. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Well, great morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great morning, Monday morning. And it should be a great Monday morning. If you woke up and you placed your feet on God's green earth, you know it should be an excellent morning. So great morning, great morning. It's been an absolute great weekend. It's Monday morning, though. For a lot of people, it's time to go back to work. For only a few select, they might have the day off, like moi, okay? And it's an exceptional day. I mean, it's a day where I get to definitely spend doing some more education. I got to do some stuff outside of that. But for the most part, man, it's been a great weekend. I mean, opposed to what had happened last week, that's behind you. Opposed to what had happened yesterday, that's behind you. I can only hope that you prepared yourself for this week. That you took Sunday, you went to church, you did some stuff, you know what I'm saying? You got in the mood, you got in the zone, and you started preparing yourself for the new week. Because a lot of people, that's what I've come to find in all my research and everything I've studied, and even beyond, like I'm starting to find out that a lot of people, they don't condition themselves for the upcoming week. So as soon as Monday comes, they're like, oh, Monday. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people that go through that. That's like a phase in their life, and it's continuing. It just grows like fungus. It grows like a disease, and it becomes. That's why people say, "Oh, somebody's got the case of the Mondays." Like they've not conditioned themselves. They've yet to ever condition themselves to being ready for the new week, and that's a habit, man. That's a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? How do you grow out of that? I'm gonna explain a little. I'm only going to give you 4 details of how I condition myself come Monday, come Tuesday, come Wednesday. Because every single Friday, everybody's saying, thank God it's Friday. But nobody's ever saying, thank God it's Tuesday. Thank God it's Wednesday. Thank God it's Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where you have to get to that point. When you get to that point, when you get to that stage, when you get to that level, that's when true success starts to set in. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not worried about what took place. If you're on Monday, you're not worried about what took place on Sunday. Maybe it was the message that is applied to your heart and to your mind that keeps you going, that gives you that self-motivation. I don't know what it is, but every single Monday should be that same attitude for every single Tuesday. And that same attitude that you have for every Tuesday should be for every Wednesday and Thursday and so on. It's not that hard. It's about conditioning. It's about practicing. What I said earlier about taking those steps, those proper steps on Sunday to get ready for Monday, and take those proper steps on Monday to get ready for Tuesday is all the process. It's all the process. Like you don't just get out on the court and think that you're going to be an NBA star. No, you practice hard day in and day out, 365 days. You practice hard. That's one of the things that I truly admired so much about Mike Tyson. Like when he won a fight, he was getting ready for the next fight. You get what I'm saying? When you see, Michael Jordan or even Tom Brady, when they won a Super Bowl or when they won an NBA championship, they were getting ready for the next one. They didn't stop there. And that goes the same with any professional that is in a professional spotlight. They examine, like even people that were on the Golden Globes, like last Sunday, not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before that, people that were on the Golden Globes or the ESPY Awards or they practice, they monologue, they know exactly what must be said. You know what I'm saying? And if there's a mistake, it's a mistake and you can't take it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's exceptional. So I want to go ahead and read and get into God's word and read this, because I want you to definitely, we're about to get into something so deep, so genuine, so authentic that I want you not to go anywhere. So listen up closely. It says here in Romans chapter 12 and verse 2 and 3. In Romans chapter 12 and verse 2 and 3. It says this. It says, and be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. One more time, I'm going to say that one more time. Listen very closely. Listen very closely. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, by the renewing, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. For verse 3 is, for I say this, though the grace given unto me to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according to God, who hath dwelt in every man the measure of faith. You get what I'm saying? Like, here is a prime example of God's ability to dwell in you, as well as give you the power over one thought over another. You know, it was William James that said that the most extravagant part about our life that sets us apart from any other creature that has ever been made is our ability to think, our ability to transform one thought over another. And right here it's given. It says not to be conformed of this world, but to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And often too many people, they get in that rut that comes Sunday, it transfers over into Monday. They get in a rut, and whatever happens on Monday transfers over into Tuesday. And it's the same thing. Anything that happens on Tuesday, it transfers over to Wednesday. And it just keeps on going down and down and down. You know, I've said that success is measured. Success is measured at the heights. When you hit the bottom, the rock bottom, and you climb to the top and you stay there. That is a definition of true success. Like, you get to the bottom, boom, you hit the rock bottom and you climb to the top and you stay there. You get what I'm saying? You stay there with health, happiness. That is success. That is genuine success. And that's all by the renewing of your mind. Like, a lot of people get to the bottom and they stuck there because they have not come to the renewing of your mind. They have not transformed themselves. They stay there. Woe is me, somebody help me. They have not taken full possession of their mind, and therefore they stay in the rut. They stay down there. They stay depressed. They stay angry. They stay frustrated. They stay full of doubt. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what happens when people do not find, they're too confined to this world. They're too confined with being in the moment of living at the bottom instead of taking the renewing of your mind and climbing to the top. It's not that hard, my friends. It's just a process. It's an everyday process. It's continuous. Okay. So I wanted to give you 4 points, like I told you. 4 quick points. If you're writing them down, if you're jotting them down, be real quick, okay? Because I got to get, man. So this is what helps me in my day. And I took it from my mirror, because anybody that knows me well enough, anybody that's been following me long enough, anybody that's been being by my side, has been in the shadows, been in the cuts, you get what I'm saying, has been there, has definitely known that when you come into my house, you see stickies. When you come into my bedroom, you see stickies by my wall where I sleep. You see stickies on my dresser before I change. You see stickies on my mirror before I dress. You see stickies on the mirror of my bathroom when I brush my teeth. You see these everywhere. Why? Because it's conditioned. I wanted to condition my life. I've been to the bottom. Now I'm rising to the top. I'm renewing my mind. I'm conditioning. I'm taking full possession of it. And every single morning I say these simple things. I can do it. I can do it. I believe in myself. Are you getting what I'm saying? Here's those 4 points. I can do it. I believe in myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, I say this every single day to myself because I know it. Because I have come to the point where I believe it. I can do anything. You get what I'm saying? Hold up. But with every adversity that comes in life, okay, here's your 3rd point. With every adversity that comes, every circumstance that comes in life, it is by the conviction that you overcome that adversity. You get what I'm saying? Like, you seen the title was conviction. Because oftentimes, like when I spoke earlier about Tom Brady and Michael Jordan, like, they were convicted at winning the next championship. They were convicted by changing their atmosphere. They were convicted by not staying at the bottom, but rising to the top. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a renewing of your mind, and it's got to come with the conviction that you're going to attain it. You know what I'm saying? That you're going to take full possession of it. Like, it's not just something that you lightly think of. It's not something that you put on the back burner. It's something that you condition yourself every single day about. All right, so the last point. Success is achieved and maintained by those who have a strong conviction. All right, so I'm going to go back. For anybody that's writing this down, I'm going to go back one more time. Number 1, do it now. Now, one thing that I'll even show you, this is that came off my mirror. Come off my mirror, okay? Now, I wanted to read this to you because I wanted you to understand, like, every single day I have to read it. Every single day I condition myself. You're saying, Coach, wait a minute, man, that's too much. That's too much. It might be. It just might be for some people. And that's the problem, is you think that it's too much to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? You can't get to the point of true success. You can't get to the point of true happiness. You cannot get to the point of true health and happiness and prosperity in life if you do not take the extra step, if you are not willing to go the extra mile. It's as simple as that, my friend. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. It's black and white. There's no gray. There's no color in it. It's black and white. And that's all there is to it. You have to condition. You have to. Don't say I can't. Say I can. Believe in yourself like I do. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. It's just practice. It takes conditioning. It takes practice after practice after practice. So do it now. And always, number two, aim high, always. I always express with folks, anytime I get the opportunity to talk to any client, it's always aim high. What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want? Are you conditioning your life right now? Are you living the way you want to live? Have you taken full possession of your mind? Have you taken do you have a full desire of your heart? Like you know what you want? Are you living healthy every single day? Are you watching what you say every single day? You know, that's what separates, like I told you, what separates us from other creatures in this world is we have that ability. No other animal, no other creature on this earth has that ability to change their thought. Are you getting what I'm saying? None, absolutely zero. So number two, aim high at what you want. Number three, like I said, man, with every adversity, there's an equivalent ability. There's a benefit, you know, but you got to be convicted. So number three is be absolutely convicted at what you want. I know it's a strong word, right? Conviction. Everybody thinks like, whoa, he's been convicted. O.J. Simpson, he's been convicted. He's going to go do time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was convicted. Yo, conviction is so strong. It's strong. It's one of the strongest words. And that's why a lot of people, the biggest motivational book in the world is this one right here. I'm telling you right now. The greatest motivational book in the world is this right here. And why don't people want to pick it up? Is because of the conviction that it gives on you. Right? I'm just saying, like, yo, you hear me out. Hear me out. Like that's the truth right there. And a lot of people, they don't want to hear the truth because it hurts. Conviction hurts. So number three is conviction. Number four is success is achieved and maintained by those who have a strong conviction. So understand, number four, the true key to success is being convicted at your heart as well as your mind. Take full possession of it. It's not hard, my friends. Yo, it's like I described to everybody, man. Yo, you have to be the change. You have to be the change you want to believe. And that's all there is to it, man. So I hope that you got something from this. I can only hope that you learn a little bit of one. If you take away one thing today, that is, my friend, that is only that you continue to live a convicted life at what you want. You know what I'm saying? At what you want for the rest of your life. So, hey, make this week a masterpiece, man. Make it a masterpiece. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for sharing the video. I appreciate you guys again. I thank you guys so much for tuning in to the SoundCloud and listening to our bites. I appreciate you guys so much. I mean this. I thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I thank you guys so much for tuning into my blog and reading chapters of the book that is coming out at the end of this year. And I can't wait. So, you know, if there's one thing that I could definitely share with you guys right now, aside from being convicted, it's find a moment in your life. Find a moment in your time throughout today, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow, because as I described last week and last year, is tomorrow's not promised. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's not promised. And so if I could plead with you right now, if I can recommend anything, is that you take time today and you find a quiet time just for you and your subconscious and conscious mind, and that you just take a moment of your day and you say to yourself, I want to transform my life. I demanded myself to be a better father, a better husband, a better mother, a better employee. I don't know what it is that you want, but what I'm saying is, in order to transform your life, what I have learned in the 7 years of transforming my life, myself, is taking those moments, getting up earlier, going to bed later. I don't know what it is, but finding an absolute peaceable time that you can definitely speak to yourself outwardly and speak it into existence. Like, it's the time now. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great and glorious day. I'm out of here.